Hey, it's me. Have you noticed something different about me? I got a haircut. Curb says new Slouch waiting room screen. Yes, and more. So here's the thing. For the foreseeable future, I'm just gonna be a little guy. This is me now. Not quite VTuber era Curb. This would technically be PNG tuber. Just some flat images and layers. Slight animation. It's not a full-on head tracking, eye tracking, body tracking thing. But it is the simpler version of that. And it was very easy to set up. I drew the little guy myself. I am no artist, but I took inspiration from one of my favorite VTubers. Her name is SK, ESKAY. She's a Marvel Rivals Overwatch streamer. And now I'm a little guy. And we're gonna play more Metaphor. I have coffee next to me because I made extra coffee. And I made like too much coffee this morning. And it's 6 in the evening. So I might stream for a little longer than usual if my back doesn't aggravate me too much. I'm so old. You know her because of Sajam? Yeah, she was awesome in Sajam Slam. Really clutch. And yeah, I think Sajam plays Rivals with her fairly often. She's goated. In Overwatch and in Rivals, SK is goated. Big time. But yes, let's play more Metaphor. It's been a little bit. We always kind of have to remember what we were doing. Let's see. We're on our way to like new place, right? I think that's right. Head to Virga Island. Yeah. Virga Island. I forgot that these guys were on the ship and it kind of scared me. Oh, interesting. Cilio doesn't seem as defensive as usual. Now might be a good time to improve things with him a little. This is interesting. I didn't know this was an option. New bond? Let's go topside would be a pain if Dell saw. Interesting.
Sam?
Got nothing to say to you. Dell says I'm to keep me trapped shut around you unless I got something worth talking about. He is a cool lad. Actually, there is one thing. Thanks for saving my brother. Couldn't let that go unsaid. Still, it's a real miracle. This is some weird ship. I mean, why the hell is it so small? It keeps shaking and creaking like it's about to fall apart. With a bigger craft, you could have just rammed into the sea beast head on. The sea beast?
Maybe.
Oh, the one that jumped us. I remember. Are we even going to make it to Virga Island? You anxious, bro?
Huh?
Whoa. So Basilio's got a real fire in his eyes. I've talked about this before, where there are some expressions on his character portrait where I feel like he's really looking at you. Like he's looking at you for real. Like this one right here, this like default kind of stoic look, He's really looking. Lord Luisi's runner is nothing like this one. Even when it's flying, it's smooth as you like. And I can flop down on the beds and sprawl out easy, not so much on this ship. You kind of sleep in like a Pringles tube on this ship. Heard stories from some sailor lads. These seas are connected to hell, they say. Oh no. Sounded like superstitious talk to me, but there was that monster yesterday and that wave. See those white crest waves out in the distance? Bet that means the ocean current's gotta be swirling up a storm out there, yeah? It's a portal to hell, gotta be, and that means monsters are probably crawling out of there even now. That'd give any man the shivers. I should have done more swimming practice. Del warned me, and he's always right about this sort of thing. You've been practicing? Yeah, I didn't know he couldn't swim.
Well, yeah.
What's good, Filth? How you doing over there? I'm doing all right. Playing a little metaphor. I'm trying to make friends out of my enemies, you know? Del's the boss here. You keep your mouth shut about me being scared of the ocean. Wow.
Yeah.
This ain't a bribe to shut you up or anything, but here, take it if you like. It's a Parapus charm. Okay. The White Sand Rose. People say it's a good thing to have on you. Everyone from my hometown could tell you that. Though this one's just a novelty shop knockoff. Used to have a real one, but I lost track of it after some fight. Del gave it to me when I was younger. It was smaller than that one. I can still remember how happy I was to get it. Keeping afloat and having fun? Right on, Filth. That's the way to be. That is the way to be. I ran my mouth. Aren't we making camp soon? Not one word of this to Del. Not about the charm and not about me. You step out of line and I'm going straight to Lord Luis. Chill. Chill, please.
As the clear surface gives way to the glassy ink of darkness, the gauntlet runner reaches a remote island. The party gets a good night's rest, grateful for the still land that does not sway them at its whims.
What to pick?
Our arrival is tomorrow. Finally done spending our nights at sea. I want to look at this item that I just got. So, what is it? Accessories? Or was it a key item or something? Hold on. Huh. I wonder where it ended up. I feel like I have so many things. Wasn't a weapon, was it? I know it had like an orange icon. Aha! The White Sand Rose. All stats +5. And he said this is a knockoff. So the knockoff, or the real version is probably crazy, right? I would think. All stats +5. That's super crazy. I had something on someone, I thought. Never mind. Okay. This is our last night before Virga Island. Where is Dell? Is there anything like that with Dell? We'll be hitting Virga Island tomorrow, yeah? You say you want to be useful to Count Luis, then you better put in the work. And remember, we'll be watching. Alright, chill, bro. Chill. Maybe we do just work on some more imagination? Dell just hates you, not a chill lad? Yeah, it's a shame. What an ugly thing to be, a hater, you know? Yeah, let's just talk to, let's talk to Juna. Lady Jarna?
Oh my.
I'm not in the mood to sing. It would be nice to have someone to talk to. Let's talk with Lady Jarna. Theater imagination. Because of his tribe, you kind of get it. Yeah, there's a lot of social tensions in this game, no doubt about it. We happen to be in the middle of a covert operation, so we can't be too free with our words, but if we could, I think we'd cause quite a stir. Wow. That rhymed, kind of.
I see.
Huh?
It's simply on another level, a much higher one of both technology and magic. I studied at the Mage Academy for a spell. Get it? A spell? Whoa. And from what I recall, teleportation with magic was deemed impossible. So something like this is in the same category as divine relics. Frankly, I'm thankful that nobody will believe in its existence, even if we use it to teleport to the city. But the technology already exists, so perhaps it can be mass-produced. Maybe one day each household will have their own teleportation igniter. I felt my imagination increase as Juna and I talked about things to come.
All right.
Look at all of the coinage. We're imagining. Staying up late is terrible for your skin, but seeing as we're already at it, why don't we chat a bit longer? I love that table. Every time I see it, I want it in my house.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Bring me that table. Yes, I want it in my house.
Luis has sent an emissary to Virga Island.
Juna gives out hella stat boosts. Yeah, that was crazy. Luis has sent an emissary to Virga Island.
Reported by a crier. It's the elder boy who brought Joanna to the judging.
Godot is severe, bro. Features. Angular. But then, like, puppy dog eyes, also. That's Godot.
So he stands with Luis then. No doubt he seeks Dracodius.
Dracodios.
A gambit to steal the public's gaze, perhaps. Taking a prize from the only land beyond the church's reach. Laughable. The reason we leave those barbarians alone is that we've nothing to gain from them. Your Eminence?
Merely a passing thought.
Let him chase the lance. It changes nothing. With the dawn of Saints' Day, your Eminence's authority will be unshakable as the mountains.
As the mountains?
As long as we tell the public that these divine relics truly originated in Sanctism, yes, that should do. The candidates gathered at the Saints' Day festival will be under the protection of the King's magic. Some
Curb
of them
says
may use that as a shield to sow violence and discord.
Curb says both these fools are the biggest haters for real. Here's the thing. If you gathered all the characters in this game in one room and you threw like a wadded up piece of paper and you just threw it, right? You just threw it into the crowd of all the characters in the room. You're blindfolded, maybe. You throw it over your shoulder. You're not looking, right? You just throw it. It's hitting a hater. It's hitting a hater for sure. They're everywhere.
I am aware, Your Eminence. Please, leave everything to your humble servant.
It's a shame.
Oh-ho!
Seems like the weather will be hot and humid. I'd like to hope we could just pop in, grab the lance, and pop right back out. It's never that easy, Juna. I'd be lying if I said I didn't wish the same, but we'd best prepare for a long stay. This island is infamously insular and closed off. Our welcome will not be a warm one. Run in the room and yell Elda and see who gets an ulcer first. Speedrun challenge.
Then
Maybe I should take a nice cold shower before we arrive. We don't even know if there'll be real inns there for us to stay in. I want to do... Oh wait, I'll wait for this to happen. I think I want to change a setting on my little guy.
Inland sea to their destination, Virga Island. Virga is a word given to the island by the mainland, meaning uncivilized. But its inhabitants give this name no purchase. Put another way, we are trespassers from a country that has unilaterally regarded the islanders as heretics. To forget this is to invite pointless conflict, as though it knows it is unwelcome. The Gauntlet Runner glides silently onto the island's less populated rear shore.
I can't take this heat. It's enough to cook a man alive.
Stroll is always going through like the environmental obstacle, right? He's sick, motion sick on the Gauntlet Runner. The heat is hot enough to cook a man alive. Stroll is like really going through it a lot, I feel like. Poor guy. Yeah, let me adjust something super quick. So there's this setting, right, in this software. Hold on, I'm gonna go full screen. There's this setting in this software that controls how long my mouth is open. And I messed with it a little bit, but I'm kind of curious. If I put it all the way up here, now it's more like each word. The tech. Yeah, that's a little bit better, right? It looks like I'm chatting. Okay, enough. His nobility is showing? Yeah. He, didn't seem like he's been many places or like been outside. But he has. He's Stroll. Pill says it's fun to mess with new tech like that. Yeah. This was really easy to set up. Thankfully so. I was like, man, is this gonna be like a whole day? But not really. Shoutouts to P&G Tuber Plus. Good stuff.
All my ear fur is stuck together.
Gross, your ear fur?
do we really have to go this way? There is a beautiful beach just over there.
Chin up now, milady. Easy to get a good backstab when you're coming up behind him, see?
There will be no stabbing, back or otherwise. Honestly.
It's at least true that coming at them head-on would only alarm them. First, we need to find out where this lance is.
You can bet the runner won't be spotted here, eh? Got the wide ocean on all sides.
The old girl's not exactly unscathed from the beastie's clutches, so I'll stay back for a spot of repairs. Good luck on the lance hunt, what?
Who's there?
The voice from within. This is the voice that tells me to snack at night. The voice from within.
Are you from the outside?
What's wrong?
I thought I heard a voice.
A voice? Whose?
All that salt air gets your head. Our chances out here already aren't looking too good.
I need you to be compassionate for like 2 seconds. Like, Dell just needs to chill out, you know? Loosen up a little bit.
How do we find this, Lance?
Ideally, we'd blend in with the locals, gather information. But if they really are all Mustari, that might be a bit tricky. Let's see. To start with, we could try staying hidden and observing the village from afar.
Sounds like a right hustle. How many days would you have us playing hide and seek?
Well, we gotta do something, Basilio, okay?
Fair point. How long can we actually stay on this island?
We have to do something.
Well, given the deadline for arriving in Altabury, it would be best to get the lance and leave by September the 5th.
September 5th, huh?
The sooner we're out of here, the better. Let's go.
Hey, does this place look familiar to you?
We may be a bit lost.
You're kidding! We can't afford to get lost on some godforsaken island! This is a disaster! Oh, I'm sweating through my outfit. And these weird bugs. I've had enough!
You know what? If you had me out here, I'd probably be on Juna time right now. I'm sweating through my outfit, and there's all of these weird bugs.
What I give for a snack and a cold tub to dunk me head in.
Need you voice every little complaint. You are not the only ones enduring this trek.
Quiet a moment. Running water nearby. Sounds like an open space. Could be a natural spring of some kind.
What? Really? Let's head that way.
Phew. I suppose we might as well if we're lost.
Zip-a-dabba-dabba. Ooh, cutscene.
It's drinkable. Much clearer than the capital's water, too.
Oh, brilliant. I could use a dip to get the salt
Hold
off me.
on.
Who are you?
They're drinking Fiji water.
Can you hear me? Then surely you must be a messenger of the dragon god.
Hello?
Is something amiss?
I'm imagining things.
Whoa.
Could it be a villager?
You must be
Whoa.
the
Priestess!
Hey, Del, let's go.
Mainlanders! You're not of this island!
Wow, they just dissed just for real.
Listen. Seize them!
Gallica, don't act like you're scared of a net. You can fly right through those holes.
Behave yourselves. Now, you.
They got
You're a candidate for the throne, are you
they
not?
got Gallica tied up with little bitty ropes. They tied her up with dental floss.
He had to steal Draco Diaz, no doubt. And not content with that,
You befouled the priestess's cleansing pool.
All right, look, here's the thing. I definitely did not mean to befoul the priestess's cleansing pool. Was I thirsty? Yes. And we were using it as a cleansing pool as well. So it's not
We need
crazy.
hear nothing further. You shall all be executed.
Wow, you can get executed for taking a bath in the wrong water. Scary for out-of-towners who are uneducated.
Fastest trial I've had.
Wow.
Calm down. First off, you can't kill a candidate. Have you not heard of the king's magic?
The king's magic.
You beg for your life in vain, wretch.
Whoa.
Hail, I'm told the priestess is ready.
Accept your fate. You're not getting out either way.
What do we do now?
It seems the brothers have fled. Perhaps they've gone to report to Neros.
I doubt it. Those thugs are here for the lance alone. They care nothing for us.
The lance
We can work
alone.
with that. Can't return without the lance anyway. But I'd rather see if we can break ourselves out instead of counting on them to save us.
By the way, anyone else find it strange that they recognized a candidate at a glance? I wasn't expecting news to travel this far.
Probably my fault, I'm afraid. They had a lot of questions, and they weren't gentle about asking.
Ruh-roh.
Well, fancy meeting
Whoa, the
you.
crier. Batlin.
You're that Sanctus crier.
I was hoping the word of the Crown Theocracy might be worth something here. Turns out, they prefer chains to questions.
But why are you here?
Why else? I heard some helpless, boneheaded twit of a candidate crossed the waters to Verga Island, so I naturally had to follow.
Naturally.
I'd thought stowing away on that Mastari candidate ship might get me safely on the island, and, well...
And now who's the helpless twit? This is ridiculous! Why would a crier go to such lengths anyway?
Seemed as good an opportunity as any. I wanted a peek behind the Sanctus curtain, see what the truth really is. For now, we may as well be patient. You'll have your opening soon enough. The people here, well, you'll find they aren't as monolithic as they'd like.
Interesting. What does that mean? More gods? Are there people here secretly worshipping something else?
Have you heard? The Sanctus Church has ordered its adherents to seize all divine relics.
Those zealots go too far. Surely this must be the reason for the Dragon God's wrath.
Every day I wake up and wonder, what is the reason for the Dragon God's wrath?
Don't be alarmed, everyone.
Whoa.
Please remain calm.
So this is them underneath the helmets and headwear? Third Eye people? Tien Shinhan?
Master Adeni.
Dang. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Nice. Sniped. Well done, Phil. Thank you. As ever.
There are trespassers upon our island, from ships other than the trade vessels. But we have already captured them. Reportedly, one is a candidate, and one is a crier from the Sanctus Church. They seek Dracodios, the lance of the Dragon God.
The lance of the Dragon God. You know, I could technically... So I have pretty long hair right now, right? And I think I'm gonna keep my long hair for as long as my hairline allows me. Which... That's a fight I'm fighting every day. But... when the time comes that I have to cut it, or that I want to cut it, because it's so long, I have a lot of flexibility with how I can come to wear it. Now, I don't think I could pull this off right here, but it does make me wonder, like, what would I look like with this hair? You gave up the fight? Look, you look good bald, though. The thing about me, Curb, I have a sneaking suspicion that I'm not gonna look very good bald. I'm just saying. I don't see it for me. But it might be a thing that I can't fight. You know, the thing about it, like, what do they say? They say, like, I don't know how true this is. I heard this so many years ago. Keep the beard and you'll be good. No, I think, I don't think it's about that. I think it's like, I'm worried that I have like a weird head shape, you know? It's probably just an unfounded concern, but what do I got going on under there, you know? Like, look, I'll give you an example. Shout outs to my dad. He's been like, he's not fully bald, but he's been like basically bald most of my life, like very balding up top. Has a lot, he's like still has hair in the back and on the sides, but he's got no hair up top, right? Sometimes, there was like 2 or 3 times in my life that he buzzed his hair basically down to a shave, like really, really, really short. And man's has the craziest, he has the craziest creases in the back of his head. I love him, and it's fine, but you would not know about his Harry Potter ass creases if he hadn't removed the hair. Now, the thing that they say genetically, again, I heard this so long ago. The thing that they say is like, your mom's dad's hair is likely your hair journey. And so far, at least with the hairline I'm coming to know, the hairline I'm coming to accept is it does remind me of my granddad's hairline. And he lived to be in his 80s. He had like, not like a full head of hair, but he wasn't like bald either. He was just thinning. So I think that's gonna be my journey, maybe, is I'm gonna be thinning until it's really thin. I don't know. Maybe I'll get lucky. Who knows? I have multiple friends that have committed to the bald lifestyle, and they all rock it very well. You included, Curb. But I don't know. I don't know if I see it for myself. I would keep the beard 100%, although I gotta say,
until now,
I've been working out again, and I think if I can get to like a certain goal weight, I kind of want to shave my beard. I've had a beard for, my gosh, I feel like I've had a beard for like 15 years straight or something. You're gonna get laser treatment so you can stop shaving? Hey, look, I think I would too. If I was fully committing to bald forever, yeah, bro. Cut that maintenance way down. That's my philosophy.
I knew it. They think they're untouchable. No offense is beneath them.
That damned Borden. He's not just after our relics. He would silence us forever.
Forever?
Master Adeni, put them to death! Let us see justice served!
These people are blood hungry.
Wait. Our captives have done nothing to hurt any of the islanders.
Why do you hesitate? If they would pervert our dearest beliefs, then they deserve only to be sacrificed.
I've never seen myself with long hair and no beard, which is kind of why I want to shave it off at some point. But for now, I will keep it.
Our livestock are all maddened by disease. Our seas are infested with grotesque horrors. And now, even our fields lie dead and fallow. The dragon god must be appeased, else we shall never survive his wrath. It has been our way since time immemorial. When disaster strikes, we offer a sacrifice to the dragon god that he might ease our woes. It is the most basic of our teachings.
I see.
Everyone calm down. All this talk of justice, of sacrifice.
Master Adeni, would you see us repeat the tragedy of the past? With all respect, you abandoned your chase for the throne. You returned to your rightful home. Surely you have accepted that our traditions are the only way. Because of your indecision, because you vaulted in your faith to the dragon god, your father and mother both.
Oh my
I will
gosh.
have silence.
So, okay. Look at this character portrait right now. 2 eyes closed. The forehead eye, though? This is what Metallica was talking about. Sleep with one eye open. When you have this set up, very easy to do. Very easy to do.
Master Adeni, please. The sacrifice. We cannot simply suffer in silence.
My brother, do not fear.
Whoa.
I have just purified myself for the spring.
Okay, wait
I'm
though.
ready to serve as our people's sacrifice.
That cloak. That cloak is fire. Look, okay, real talk for a second. That silhouette she's rocking right now, one of the best in the game. One of the best silhouettes in the real world too. You're just, it's your head, and then you are an upside down cup all the way to little legs. It's good. It's good, I think. Yeah, that outfit though, for real, that's one of my favorites in the game because it's simple, but the green tights, yeah, the green tights are nice on the underside. And it, like, from top to bottom, the light blonde hair, and then your eyes go down to the dark green tights. Yeah,
Yufa.
I like it. Yufa.
I am a priestess. I have known from birth that my
Yufa
life's
these
greatest
nuts.
impact would be as an offering to the
Okay.
dragon god.
That's enough.
Indeed, it brings me great pride. I can serve my village in a way the priestesses in times of peace could not. If our island might be saved, I will gladly give my life for it.
Oh, bless you, Priestess Yufa. We will not forget your sacrifice.
So this is the woman from the cleansing pool, as they said, yeah.
This will surely appease the dragon god. You are our last hope.
Priestess Yufa, our salvation, our future.
Prepare the ship. I will accompany her to the altar in the Dragon Temple, where Dracodios rests.
Dracodios.
You catch that? The Dragon Temple. Sounds like that's where we'll find our lads.
I did a bit of reading on Verga Island once. Army reports say it's surrounded by an archipelago, otherwise uninhabited, and one of them islands is nothing but a massive temple.
Whole village full of glazers? Damn. Have you been to the village that glazes? I had a wonderful time. Anyway.
Not another soul on them. Strange lot, these pagans. Gotta be bloody stupid to build your big important temple out where nobody can get to it.
could be. Or maybe they weren't the ones who built it. Either way, we'll need a ship.
Sounds like we better hurry and bail our new crewmates out. All this stink in the square probably means less guards on duty.
God, I hate when there's stink in the square.
Ugh.
Come on, Del, we can't leave him high and dry. The fair lady Juna likes him, don't she?
And the fair lady's the only one we have to rescue.
Awful cold, Del.
Dang.
Not getting attached now, are you? You knew going in they might be our traitors. Look, you want to work together, then let me do the thinking, right? I've got all this under control. Ugh.
At the end of the day, I can't actually be that annoyed at Del. Because he's right. We are the betrayers. It is us. So, you know. It is what it is.
Hey, Del, you're not still hurting from the sea battle, are you?
I'm fine. We'll wait till nightfall. Shadowy business, all this. Lady Juna. Let's get those bindings off. Easy does it now.
I'm glad everybody else woke up.
Oh, thanks. I'd hoped you'd come back for us.
We know where the lance is. Let's move.
Wait, aren't you going to untie the others?
You had better had untie the others.
We're your bodyguards, not theirs.
What? Since when do you follow orders to the letter?
I've already told you we can't trust these people, and now it's clear we can't even trust them to protect you.
He did a fine enough job saving your life out at sea.
Del!
Del!
He's one of us now. Lord Luis gave him direct personal orders, and you'd still leave him to die. I promised Lord Luis I'd keep an eye on him too. If you get him killed, I'm the one who's failed.
Hear, hear. 3 appropriately stealthy cheers for cooperation. And I'd be very much obliged if some generous spirit could get me untied too.
Ugh. Better to let a church leech rot. You're annoying, and you talk too much.
Haha, I get that a lot. Funny thing though, I get more chatty the more distress I'm in, and I'm quite beside myself here.
We could just shut him up permanently.
Dang.
No, Del.
You would kill a bound man?
If things get dicey, we've got some meat shields at the least, eh? Gonna need all the manpower we can get if we want that lance.
Slick, Basilio, slick.
Is the lance somewhere dangerous?
Well, about that. Turns out this dragon god might be a bit more real than we thought. And more bent out of shape.
They're sacrificing some village lass to it, and the crowd was scared stiff besides. We can't rule out that this dragon's more than a folktale.
So we're to face a dragon? Well, that's just lovely. Untie everyone this instant. Or do you fancy better chances with fewer swords?
Oh, fine, I get it. Just give me a second. Oi, kid. Don't make me regret this.
Well, I can be pretty sassy here, huh? I'm gonna be passive-aggressive.
Nice to be back on the team.
You're completely mental, you know that? Just don't drag us down. Fine, just get over here and I'll let you loose. You're going last.
Power trip.
Considering the size of the island, there's only the one settlement. The chief's young, too, goes by Edeni or something.
Edeni? Was he not the
Exactly.
Mastari candidate we met before? I'd no idea he was this island's ruler.
He and the sacrificial maiden are headed for the temple on one of the deserted islands. That's where we find the lance. Oh, and the girl marked for death is his sister.
His own sister?
Something about appeasing the dragon god's anger. All these islanders worship it, and they say the calamities come from its fury.
I'm so cooked. I saw the word calamities and my mind went calamites. I'm actually done.
Is that true?
Course not. Just don't know whether all this superstition is rooted around an actual dragon or a made-up one.
Fair point. I'm curious about this Draco Dios being a divine relic myself. If it was found in that temple, then the temple's probably an ancient ruin. Might be the perfect den for a dragon.
Should this creature exist, mortal sacrifice is beyond all reason. No torment is worth taking an innocent life for.
Oh, that's rich from a fallen knight. You think nobody makes sacrifices out there in the real world? Or is all that below you, eh? You ask me, I say at least these people are doing what needs to be done.
Huh, fair enough. Though it would seem beyond the pale, it is not our scale of morality that measures them.
Yet I refuse to stand idly by while innocent lives are at stake.
We're far too chivalrous to let that happen.
Who cares about what they do with their lives? We're here for the lance. Got enough problems without you trying to fix theirs.
These people offer up their very lives for peace. They'd only ever told me these lands were wild and uncivilized, but it's like seeing sanctism reflected in a mirror.
We'll get the spear, of course, but we won't let anyone die. That should be good enough. We've been saying it since the beginning. We help anyone in need, no exceptions. Right, my friend?
Yeah.
That's right.
Of course.
The propaganda? Yeah. We're gonna spin it until it's fine.
Indeed. 'Tis the path we've chosen. Let us withdraw to the Sea Runner first. It shall bear us across the waters to this temple island.
Go on. Give them a chance.
How many bugs you think are in Juna's hair right now? No disrespect. Edeni.
Please, help my sister.
Wait, he's...
Please help my sister Yufa. The temple full of Makla.
Pull yourself together, man. He's barely breathing.
Did he
He's
just
so
say
winded.
Magla?
So, okay,
I wonder what happened.
here's what's crazy about Del, right? They see Edeni on his knees, about to collapse. They run over to check on him, and as soon as everybody stops running, Del gets stanced up and puts his hands in his pockets. That's not how I want to get checked on. I need you to have a sense of urgency.
We need to get him to the Gauntlet Runner. No, 'tis too deep a wound for its capabilities. To the village, then.
What, are you mad? You just broke yourselves out of that damned place.
We cannot leave him to die.
I don't understand you lot.
No, this could work out for us. He's the island's chief, right? If we save his life, the whole village might come around on us.
What are you talking about? We already know where the lance is. All we have to do now is take it.
And how about this? I'll follow him because I'm assigned to keep an eye on him. And you have to keep an eye on me.
Probably a small colony. Aura farming is greater than first aid. Yeah. Imagine trying to riz someone up when they're about to collapse from exhaustion. That would be a pretty wild move.
Because you're my bodyguards, right?
Fine. Be my guest. But if it comes down to you or the lance, you know I'll have to take the lance. Whatever happens, I can't trust anyone but my family. And my Lord Luis.
Well, Batlin, looks like you'll have to repay the favor a bit earlier than expected. Go tell Neurus what's going on. To be honest, it's possible we won't make it back.
Getting a bit messy, this. Not that I mind. Consider the favor returned. The Gauntlet Runner's just further down, right?
Right. We'll carry this man back to the village. Give me a hand.
Another fire outfit for casual wear. Doesn't that shit look like it takes a long time to put on? Or like, it seems like if you were to slide it on like pants, your foot's definitely going through one of those intervals, right? Perfect for the climate, straight up. That's a great point, Filth. That is fire, honestly.
Chief!
Yo, you have a building on your head.
I'm still alive. You're in one of my spare rooms at the inn.
You see, these people brought you here.
You think their posture's like that because they wear that heavy ass thing? Because they're wearing a parking garage?
Wonders never cease. It's you.
Look, the entrance is on the side.
You were being hunted.
You can
How
drive
did you
into the
manage to
parking
return
garage.
safely?
Two of my companions acted as decoys to draw the soldiers away. That was all it took for us to sneak in.
Chief, what happened? Where is your sister?
We made it to the temple, but the air was thick with Magla. Some of the island's beasts have turned feral.
Uh-oh.
You mean the melancholia set in?
Strong neck, yeah.
They made short work of our guards.
Got that Shrek neck.
Yuffie and I were separated. I was the only one who fled to the sea.
My word. Then we need to gather more troops. If we don't act, the ritual...
Y'all see the trailer yet for Shrek 5? I ain't seen it.
No. Our soldiers cannot stand against those horrors. We'd only be sending more to their deaths.
But...
Then we can do the honors. We've our own reasons to see the lance, and such monsters do not frighten us. But there's something I need to ask you first. Assuming we find your sister, what would you have us do with her?
He did leave. Yeah.
Are we ensuring you complete the sacrificial ritual? Or are we bringing her back?
Whoa. Whoa.
Please, bring her home.
Yeah, let's not do the first option.
When we left for the Temple Island, I'd intended to let Yuffie escape. But when I saw no fear or hesitation in her eyes, I faltered.
Alright, look. Two things that I like about this character's design. First of all, The eyebrows are crazy. In a good way. Secondly, that little bitty like green wingtip on the eye. And then you see it again on the third eye. Yes. Very good.
That's when I realized. It's not just the fate of the island that we've placed on her shoulders. She's been trying to bear all our fears and anxieties. Her life is in your hands. Even if her sacrifice would save us, I don't care. Please, save her from the curse we've placed on her.
AKA, I made a big damn mess. Clean it up.
Well said. Spoken like a true leader. Leave it to us. I pledge we will see her safely returned. You've no objections, I trust, Captain?
Let's go.
Yes. Let's get her back.
Right. We're not in the business of abandoning people.
Right. We'll save your sister. In return, though, would you be willing to lend us Dracodios?
So be it.
We need to borrow your holy relic.
What? That is the very symbol of our faith.
If they've the strength to overcome the Templars' trials, then they could have already taken the lance for themselves. Yet still they seek permission. I trust them. It seems like they really do believe in what they say.
But they're not like us.
They're not like
They're
us. They're
outsiders.
not like us. They're not like us.
It doesn't matter what tribe they are. They are people just like us. If the race on the mainland taught me anything, it's that.
Wait, it'll take more than a day to save her, right? Not to be morbid, but will your sister survive that long?
She knows those halls better than I do. If she's found a safe enough chamber, she can stay out of sight. And I made sure to bring food to the temple when we left.
Oh, that's good. On my way to sacrifice my sister, but I'll have a quick PB&J. My tummy's rumbling on the way to sacrifice my sister. I better pack a ham sandwich.
She could survive for even 4 weeks. Yufa is a priestess. She knows her life is too valuable to the ritual not to keep going. Your offenses will be pardoned. Anything you need, I'll try to provide. So please, save Yufa.
Well, glad we talked our way out of being thrown back in a cell. This place is rather cozy, especially compared to a prison.
Yeah, Stroll, I would say this place is cozy compared to a prison.
To be free of the bugs is its own comfort.
The sacrificial sandwich? Bro, every sandwich around me is a sacrificial sandwich. You know what I'm saying? A good band name, Sacrificial Sandwich? That's a ska band.
Wait, weren't you staying in for
They're playing silly horns
What kind of rundown
and
hovels
saying,
do you boy?
thanks for coming out tonight, we're Sacrificial Sandwich.
Finally, we may come and go as we please. Even if we must bow to Luis's whim, we need not draw the same ire.
I know, right? But lifting the prince's curse will only be the beginning. The public has to recognize him as the rightful king too.
Considering the road ahead, it might do to help as many people as we can while we hunt the lance. And ideally, keep the other candidates in check too.
All done with negotiations, are you?
I don't know what we'd do without you. It's amazing how you can lead those guards on such a long chase and turn up none the worse for wear.
No one alive can catch a couple of platypus lads in the woods.
Our job's to get the lance. I assume that hasn't changed? Then nothing else matters.
Well then, let's lay out our situation. Our destination is the Dragon Temple, built on a nearby deserted island. Once there, we search the temple for the divine relic, Dracodios.
Dracodios.
And while we're in there, we'll also be looking for the village priestess, Yufa.
The hell we will. I thought we made it clear we were here for the lance.
A According to Edeni, the Lance's actual place in the temple is a close-guarded secret, known only to the priestess herself.
See, we have to save her, Del.
Never simple, is it?
We've got two problems to worry about. Firstly, by now, the temple's positively awash with melancholia. We should expect monsters, and lots of them. And secondly, there is a possibility that this dragon god of theirs is an actual living, and therefore angry, dragon.
True, true.
Hope we don't have a battle like that ahead of us. But we'd better make sure we don't lose if we do.
And be quick about it, yeah? If you miss your deadline, Lord Luis will assume you're all traitors.
That puts our deadline in 17 days. Beyond that, we can't say if the priestess would survive.
That's a lot of time.
Your pardon? You all, you're going to save Priestess Yufa?
Wouldn't have to if you hadn't sent her to die.
Yes, I know. You're exactly right. But you have to understand, not everyone here wanted sacrifice.
So this is what they were talking about, where maybe they're not so monotheistic. Some people are like, hey, this is bad.
To see a girl her age going willingly to die. She's as young as my own child. It's not right. So please.
We will see the girl safely home. You have our word.
Tis a strange irony. We came only for the lance, but even that pursuit has earned us a chance to save a life.
Hardly familiar. You sought me intent on capture, and instead convinced me to join you. You have a knack for opening doors others have closed.
Well, let's get some rest for tomorrow. Getting lost in the wild and captured by soldiers really takes it out of you.
You're here.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Y'all heard about the age of a new king? It draws nearer. It's getting closer and closer to us. I wonder what kind of place the Dragon Temple is. Let's stock up on what we need on the island first. When you're ready, the Gauntlet Runner is on the eastern beach of the island. New town. Virga Island. Squad. Gallica, you are like really close to my face. Your fairy sparkle is getting in my eye. Okay. Before we get into the new town, let's have a discussion. Let's have a quick discussion because I have some other games in my backlog that I want to play. Metaphor is my main priority, and it will stay that way. But I do have, hold on. I have some newer games that I kind of want to stream, and I thought that I would ask you all what you might like to see of these little side games. So, I have this game called Keep Driving. Hold on, maybe I can do, hold on. Give me 1 second. Give me just 1 second. This might be kind of loud. Hold on, okay? Hold on, hold on, hold on. Right here. Boom. Okay. And then we'll move it over here and make it a little small. Okay. So this is Keep Driving. Keep Driving is, Phil says, Keep Driving is good, but Phil would rather watch it than play it after demoing it. Yeah, I demoed it too, and I had a pretty chill time. So yeah, I'm going to probably be playing this game, but I might play it on stream. I think it'd be a fun time. So here's this game. It's very cool. It's very unique. You pick a car, and you're taking a road trip. And it's kind of like a road trip puzzle RPG. And like also like Oregon Trail vibes, kinda. And the soundtrack is crazy good. But yeah, it's got a really cool aesthetic, and it's got like inventory management, and it's very like, if you grew up when I did, this game is set around the time that I got my driver's license. So it speaks to me. Pretty cool. I'll make this a little bigger. I'll put it over my face. So yeah, maybe this game. Anyway, I think you get the gist. Also, I have I've been playing Fallout New Vegas, like a modded Fallout New Vegas. And that could be a fun time, because that game's really wacky. I also have a game called Sorry We're Closed. That I'm very interested in.
I'm not the victim, I am the system. I'm not in the wrong with my infinite wisdom. Follow my words even if I
Whoa. Wait, can I stream this game? Based on what I just saw there. Whoa. This game looks even crazier than I remember it looking, actually. So yeah, maybe this game looks pretty crazy. Phil says, oh, this looks wild. Yeah, it looks really neat. I also have Sleeping Dogs. Do you guys know Sleeping Dogs? It's like an older game that I hear like good things about, but I never played it back in the day. And now I have it for Steam. Wait. Maybe this? Yeah, I have the definitive edition, so. Curb says art style crazy. Yeah, on Sorry We're Closed, it's really crazy. Sleeping Dogs is one of your faves, very violent. Yeah, I always hear that it's pretty cool.
We want the Red Pulse, the lieutenants, all of them. Do whatever it takes. Our brotherhood pays our enemies with pain, suffering, and death.
Whoa, it does look very violent. Oh my gosh.
None suffers more than a traitor. We're cops. You're a cop. I'm an undercover cop. The rules are different.
You might be thinking about Watch Dogs. So these dogs are asleep. The dogs in Watch Dogs, they watch, and you have to be awake. These dogs are not watching because they are sleeping.
Sit down and shut the fuck up.
Wow. Wow. So this is like, if we want to have a stream where we are just like murking people. Okay, that's what this looks like. Whoa. Whoa. So there's also a lot of weird DLC, I guess? Whoa, that is violent as hell.
Show these motherfuckers what it means to be Sun Yi!
Whoa. Crazy. And it's out Tuesday. Just kidding. Phil says this game also had amazingly good control for its time. Very nice. Curb says, I downloaded this game via PS Plus and never played it. Yeah, I could see it being a good candidate for that. So maybe that. Maybe that, maybe that, maybe that. I also have the Ace Attorney trilogy. Phoenix Wright. I never played those games. I think like you guys probably know what those are. So we could Phoenix Wright. I also have Outer Wilds, which is like an exploration game that I need to play. I also hear it's very, very good. Oh, and I got Animal Well. I think Animal Well would be really, really cool to stream. Oh my god, my spelling of animal. Boom, boom, boom. Animal Well. So this game, really cool looking. It's like a platformer, puzzle platformer maybe. Look at it. Isn't it cool? You play as a little blob, and you have to find ways to use your little tools. So, whoa, yeah, look at how crazy that is. It's scary. Animal Well. So there's that. What else? Oh, I usually try to save horror games for horror month, but I did get the Silent Hill 2 remake, and I got Signalis, I think it's called. And Signalis, look, oh, and I also have Crow Country. Wow. This is Signalis, survival horror game. Seems very cool. This game looks so tense. But yeah, you get the idea. That's Signalis. And then Crow Country. If you guys don't know Crow Country,
Peggy 16.
I think is really gonna be the sauce. Also survival horror. Oof. It's like if Final Fantasy VII character models were like a little more detailed and make it survival horror. That's what this game looks like. Whoa. Shot the electricity box instead. But yeah, you see. Look at that guy. Wow. Okay. I think that's most of the new games I have that I have yet to play. So, I need your help. if none of those seem particularly, or I guess say, if none of those seem like a clear choice, if you don't have a clear preference, that's fine. But if any of the trailers that I showed you piqued your interests more than the others, I will happily stream any of those games. I just need a side game, I think, in addition to Metaphor, to play like once or twice a week. Tough choice for you, says Filth. Okay, okay. Yeah, there's a lot of cool ones. And yeah, I mean, they're all games I picked up, so I would happily play any of them. I feel like after watching those trailers, I feel like Sleeping Dogs would make for a really wild time. But I'm eager to play literally any of them. Sorry We're Closed also seems like really cool. I don't know. It's tough for me to pick. Gonna save my game and explore the town. I'm gonna look all around. So we've got the inn. Whoa. It's one of them dogs. They're very badger coated. Badger dog. What else they got around here, huh? Coronation Rock.
Let us have faith in Lady Yufa.
Well now, what are we on about?
We came to see the king's wrong.
Hey!
So apparently the bigger face on the rock, the more qualified the candidate is. Rudolph's in third. Godot's ranking went down. Rella seems to be gradually gaining more support. You're nowhere near the top, but I feel like your face is a little bigger than before. I'm about to sneeze. Excuse me.
Let us have faith in Lady Yufa.
Okay, so there's another tavern over here.
Leave it out, mate.
They got going on in here, huh? The Golden Deer Hearth. Filth, how are you liking Yakuza 4? I see that you've been playing some Yakuza as of late.
What's up?
Telling me about the island. Much better than 3. Yeah. 3 had some pretty cool moments in it, and it's cool to watch Kiryu grow into that like father figure role. But also that game kind of dragged a little bit. I like 4 gameplay wise. I had to stop playing 4. So listen, I was playing through Yakuza series on Game Pass, and then I got into like I got midway through 4, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna take a break. And then I get back on Game Pass, and they're like, surprise, all of the Yakuza games are leaving Game Pass, and I was like, ah. 3 had a good story, but the fighting was awful. Yeah, it's a little bit stiff. Just a little bit. I'll finish the saga one day.
Guess there's nothing to be done about it.
Curb, I think you're playing Yakuza 0, right? Or at least you started it? That's honestly the best one.
What's up?
Same, yeah. That was my first Yakuza game.
What's up?
And it spoils you, because that one's so good. Get the collection on a super sale, each one for $5. Yeah, they often go on sale for like $5, especially on Steam. Crib says you started like an hour in. Yeah. That game's fun.
What'll I do?
That game is definitely like a vibe. You can put that game on and like vibe out. You're just like walking in the streets in Japan.
Well, isn't this a dilemma?
It is a vibe. Have either of you looked at the new Yakuza pirate game with Goro? With Majima? I bet that game is silly in all the right ways. Yo, look at that fat chicken. The poultry on Virga Island is healthy.
Leave it out, mate.
Wow. That is one grass-fed chicken. Whoa. So that's like a temple. Marketplace. Yeah. What you got? Thinking you'd fill your bellies before you leave. Sorry, but I suggest you don't. I doubt our cuisine is up to your outsider tastes. A long time ago, I served fish to a Clemar and he spat it out immediately. You bet that would be good, fried up. Hey. Juicy and plump chicken. Just between you and me, I'm very grateful to have your help. I've always found the idea of this sacrifice a bit suspect, but I've never been bold enough to speak up. We soldiers aren't strong enough to win a real fight either. In the end, none of us have the courage to save our island.
Hey, mister.
Dang.
Oh, it's you.
You must be that candidate. I've heard all about you from the chief. He wants me to sell you my goods. To be clear, I have no intention of treating you poorly because of who you are. Good looks. However, what I sell here are the island's premium exports. To someone who cannot understand their value, no doubt it all looks like junk. So let me ask you, do you have any idea what you're looking at here? I can see you're making a blind guess. Yeah, I'm not rank 4 wisdom, so I have to be rank 4 wisdom to buy from this shop, huh?
Hey, mister.
Pretty cool. What about you?
What'll it be?
Any interest in these materials? Do I have any? Yes, I do.
Now then.
Yes, I do. Giant worm meat. I won't say it. Geldust. My favorite WWE wrestler. Geldust. Y'all remember Geldust, right? Gold suit, gold face paint. Sorry, Geld suit, Geld face paint because he's Geldust? Huh? Is that anything? Shattered dreams, yeah. Geldust has got him in the corner. The legs straddling on the ropes. Shattered dreams from Geldust. Just kidding. Let's buy some of this. Let's just do an even 5 for an even 5. Listen to me. Let's just do a solid 5 for everything.
Hey, mister.
Cause you just never do know, you know. It's hard to know in this game. The elderly seed seller. Have you any interest in Hero's Leaf of Light seed? I normally sell you some truly prized vegetables, but with the village in this state, harvests aren't what they once were, and business is suffering. No choice but to start from seed, literally. These are quite a rarity, very valuable. Yes.
What do you want to do?
I will.
Isn't that something?
I will bury it. This is a big place. Is this the... Okay, so that's more. Yeah, what's up here?
It was all in vain.
You guys remember my Geldust joke? Remember how hard we laughed? Together? Wow. Making memories. Shattering dreams.
Well now, what are we on about?
My duty is to believe in the chief and protect him. If you are his ally, then you are mine as well. Oh, wow. This is a sign of my trust. Be sure you do not betray it. Hey, look, you just gave me a hero's fruit. It's nothing serious, okay? Chill. Let me in. What's over here? Nothing. The chief's house. Yufa and Adini live here. No going in without their permission. You're right, you're right. I shouldn't. You're right. Is there just a bunch of little houses?
Got a moment?
The houses in this region are an architectural marvel though, aren't they? Yes. They look like little wizards and witches with pointy hats. Would you like to live in a wizard house? And another plump bird. The bird, this is a great place to be a bird, is what I'm gathering. Weapon / armor shop. One shop. Shaleka. Shileka. Let's see. We got a message from an Igniter merchant called Brigitte. Yep. We are the person you think we are. Thanks to Brigitte's guild discount, the shop's prices were reduced. Do I have anything that needs appraising? I do not. A long tunic crafted from the island's flowers and vines. What does the full moon robe do? All stats +3 greatly increases evasion against dark. That's pretty cool. Magic +5. Magic +5, but lower defense. Okay. Wow, all new gear? Crazy. Okay. Endurance +4. Its appearance recalls the land's untamed wilds. Strength +3. Increases evasion against fire. Against ice. Okay. So, the evasion tech. Very good, actually. Let me take a look at this. Yes, yes, Brigitte. Do I have any... What? Okay. All new stuff. Wow. Every single town has had, like, fresh inventory of things I've never seen. That I've never laid my eyes on. Fire attack strength. Okay, so this is all boosty stuff. Okay. Increases damage against plant-type monsters. Another thing for plant-type monsters. Interesting. Ceremonial daggers used in traditional dances honoring the dragon god. Increases the strength of synthesis skills that cost 0 MP. Huh. Prevents rage. Okay. Now, It's interesting that they would put all of this stuff to kill plants right here. We'll revisit that. We'll revisit that. Yeah, let's hit the potion shop.
Hello.
I love the smell of this place. The blend of scents from all the different plants just soothes my soul.
I beg your pardon.
Can I help you with something? Is there anything you need? Why are you so nervous?
I beg your pardon.
Because I'm from out of town. You get quite nervous around customers I haven't seen before. You might be the first non-Mastari customer to step foot within the shop since its establishment. Well, let's buy things. Ooh. Let's get a few of these. Cures frostbite for 1 ally. I have none. Let's get some. Cures anxiety. Dispels an enemy's tetrakarn effect. That will probably be pretty useful at some point. Yep, as will this. Okay. I feel good about that. What else? Let's go over here. There was where the rock was. Let's go over here. Tippy-ta, tippy-ta-dee-tay. What is this direction? Oh, you were in the way. Can I not go out yet? Yeah, they just want me to go straight into the Dragon Temple, huh? Maybe I don't need any equipment yet. I don't know. I feel as though maybe I should buy those things that attack plants. I can't say for sure if plant monsters are going to be in this dungeon, but what if there are? And I don't have the plant weapons. I'm gonna feel silly. Oh no, but now I don't have the cash. I'm doomed. It's okay. I'd rather have the medicine than the equipment right now, anyway. Okay, where is this Dragon Temple?
All right then.
It's up a ways. So does that mean I go through here? Yes. Okay. There's actually a lot more I haven't seen, it turns out. Water merchant.
Yes.
Queen's honey jar. High-end bottle of honey fancied by the queen of a faraway land. They only have 2 in stock. I'll go ahead and buy them. Or are you out here all by yourself? Well, what's that? If you looked out at the view from here, you know I once dreamed of visiting the outside world too. But rather than despairing when I learn what it's really like out there, I'd rather just stay here where I know I'm comfortable. The outside world's too big to care about people like us. Tough.
Can you see it?
It's nice to see the ocean up close from the shore, but the view from here isn't too shabby either. The air feels a bit muggier here than it does in Oceania. Kind of makes me want to go swimming.
I won't be forgiving that anytime soon.
moving down the way.
Huh?
If I could float on a sword, I would never drive a car again. Wow, the ocean. Let's go over here. Whoa, look at this, is a nice little setup. Got some choice cuts for sale. Monster bone and the white peach turnip. You just never know. We gotta eat, right?
Such a sky surely shows us the gods.
Oh, wait. Actually? Can I?
Where to?
Oh, they won't let me teleport yet. Okay. I understand. They want me to just go on the thing. That's fine.
All ready for departure? Time to save that bally damsel in distress, eh?
Yarp. Check status. Saints Day is on September 10th. We need to get our hands on the lance quickly.
Hey.
They're giving us that many days to do this, and I don't even have any side quests yet.
Yes.
Tis not just the girl, but us who will be in danger. Before entering the temple, we ought to prepare as best we can. Even if we do find the lance, we'll need to find a way to fool those brothers. It's one dilemma after another, but all we can do is focus on the task at hand. Well, let's route it. Let's route it out.
So this is the Dragon Temple. It's not too far from Verga Island, but we have to consider the currents.
You have to consider the currents. You have to consider the currents. What's that?
This place here.
Priestess Yufa headed here to be a living sacrifice. Though historically a place of worship for the dragon god, the Magla has allowed monsters to run rampant. Gross.
Let's see here.
A single day.
You would pursue peril.
I bet we get attacked on the water. I'd be willing to bet.
Tally-ho then.
So we bring the fight to them.
We move. On and on. Okay. Now, the thing about it, are Basilio and Del not here this time? I want to see if I can spend time with Del the way I spent time with Basilio. The bath cask. That makes bathing sound so scary, by the way. Get in the bath cask. I don't know. Are they not here with us at this point? It seems like maybe no. Ah, there they are.
A word of warning.
The blood you spilled on that heart back there wasn't just for show, you know. You swore fealty to Lord Luis. Sure, it can't really read your true heart, but it was a blood oath all the same. If I catch one whiff of you going back on it, you've got a lot more blood where that came from. That's how it is to be in this crew. Okay, so I can't spend time. What about Basilio?
Okay.
This whole sacrifice business don't sit right with me either, but remember we can't afford to get sidetracked. Don't forget, Del and I are always watching. Yeah, okay. What you doing, Juna?
Yufa.
Wonder if the priestess girl Yufa is alright. I hope she's well hidden. If there really is a dragon in there, we need to expect the unexpected. The more research we can do, the better. I see. Well, yeah, it looks like it's reading time. We have to grow our brain. Interesting. Was it imagination or wisdom that woman was talking about at the shop? I don't remember. I think we do this to finish it out. It's about courage, but let's finish it out. Clusters of cryptic phrases and abstract drawings fill the pages. Was this written in some sort of trance? Hand-drawn illustrations span the pages. On one side, the world. On the other, a heart. In between, a song connects them. Seems that she tried drawing this one. Next is a depiction of an enormous woman embracing the entire world, smiling. Is this supposed to represent something? We can certainly say that the artistic expression is a serious business for Juna.
Alright.
Courage coins. We are so courageous. It's wild, actually. With that, I finished the book. I feel like my understanding of the world has deepened.
Alright.
Yeah, the double drop. We're so brave.
Navigating the archipelago's currents north of Virga Island, the Dragon Temple comes into view. It is dedicated to the dragon god, Et. The wind carries the unsettling cries of beasts over the water, ensuring that even reaching the temple will be a trial. The gauntlet runner pulls into the shores of the isolated island, amidst surges of sinister magla.
We're here. Maybe the tide was with us this time, but that was a much quicker trip than I thought.
What's up, Del? You seasick?
No. And keep your eyes on them, not me. Don't want them pinching the lance and doing a runner.
They'll relax.
You really worry too much, mate. Once you've got doubts in your head, you don't know how to let them go.
That's the Dragon Temple.
Ooh. Pretty place.
Just as I thought. I've seen this exact view in historical art. It's as ancient as ruins come. Perhaps the reason the Sanctus Church doesn't want anyone near the island is that they want whatever's inside to stay buried.
I'd avoid it too if I could. The place looks totally overrun with magla. We're definitely gonna find some monsters in there.
This melancholia aura is most ominous. What is this magic? And from whence is it born? We only ever see it when faced with grave burdens.
Might not be unrelated. We know magic is possible without an igniter. In other words, magla can be controlled by the mind alone.
Ooh.
You venture that it springs from mortal minds?
Hey, you lot about finished. Let's get on with it.
He's right. Let's hurry on. We're off.
Look at this, look at this. It's a dragon temple.
Oh.
So here's the thing, gang. Here is the thing. Probably a little too far into the stream to start a full-on dungeon. I said we might stream a little longer than usual, but I don't think I have it in me. My back hurts. But I am gonna stream more often now that I'm just a little guy. So thanks for swinging by, everybody. Super appreciate it. I don't know what will ultimately play as the side game to Metaphor, but Sleeping Dogs is maybe looking like, maybe because I think Sleeping Dogs will be like a nice gameplay juxtaposition, you know? Metaphor is like very whimsical, high fantasy, turn-based, and then Sleeping Dogs is like, what did you say to me? I can flip you onto a charcoal grill. Okay, anyway. Curb says GG's, Phil says always a pleasure. Thanks everybody. Thanks for being here each and every time. I will see you again very soon. Have a good rest of your nights. And I'll see you next time. Bye bye.